Today kicks off Hispanic Heritage Month, so we're featuring a Latin eatery for this week's Taste of the Suncoast. SNN's Annette Gutierrez takes you to Screaming Goat Taqueria in Sarasota. She joins us live from there now. Good morning.
Good morning, Kathy. Yes, it's the start of Hispanic Heritage Month, and of course I had to choose a Hispanic restaurant, Latin food restaurant. Now this individual here is not Latin, but his food is, so that's why we want to talk with him. It's Screaming Goat Taqueria. And so Malin Parker, talk to me first about, why you created this kind of foods.
Well, I've been working in this industry since I was 15, and our workforce in this industry are all Latinos, and I fell in love with the people, I fell in love with the culture, and most importantly, the food.
Okay, and so the food we're talking about, that includes what? We got tacos, but we got more, right?
We do. We have traditional Latin style street tacos. We have burritos, the big mission style burritos that you get out in California. We do bowls. We have all kinds of vegan, vegetarian items as well.
Okay, and I know you were talking to me earlier, you have some gluten options as well, just to kind of tailor to the different populations of people who eat different types of food.
We do. Almost our entire menu is gluten-free. The only item that we have that has gluten are our burrito shells. So it's great. My staff is highly trained, so there's no cross-contamination. So people that have gluten sensitivities can feel real comfortable eating here.
Okay, now the name of your restaurant is pretty fun. It's called Screaming Goat Taqueria. Elephant in the room, right? Why did you name this your restaurant?
My number one question I'm asked. So I just thought it sounded funny. We were joking around literally at my last job at Morton's Market, and my buddy of mine made a crack about screaming goats, and I thought it was brilliant. I wrote it down in a notebook at that time, and when it came time to name the restaurant, that one just kind of bubbled up to the top.
Okay, yeah, I was talking to you earlier, I don't know if you guys have seen the GIF or that meme with the Taylor Swift to the screaming goat. That's what I think of when I hear this, and I don't know if you guys know this, but anyways, I just think it's so fun. And so your theme in here is pretty fun too. I know we have some Cinco de Mayo artwork, we have the skeletons, and it's really rad.
It is. I had a local artist decorate this restaurant. His name is Ron Gentrification. He does a great job, and kind of the bones is just real industrial, a lot of metal and wood and brick and all those kinds of things, and that's just something that appealed to me. I wanted it just rustic and casual and just fun atmosphere in here.
Okay, well, I'm excited. Actually, in the next half hour, we'll be prepping some of the tacos so you can see a little bit of what they do and what's going into your meal if ever you want to come over here and eat some food. But Kathy, I don't know if you had any questions, but we're here in Sarasota County.
That you are prepping next, but is the third live shot eating? I think that people want to know what you're going to be eating later on today.
Of course, I'm always excited to eat food in these Thursday segments, so of course you can catch me eating a few bites of some tacos, right? So yeah, you're going to want to see that, of course.
All right, thank you so much, Annette. And yes, we will see Annette in the next half an hour. But up next, we're going to take a look at your health news. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Morning Edition.
All right, today kicks off Hispanic Heritage Month, so we're featuring a Latin eatery for this week's Taste of the Suncoast. SNN's Annette Gutierrez takes you to Screaming Goat Taqueria in Sarasota. She joins us live this morning. Morning, Annette.
Good morning, Jenna. Yes, I'm so excited. This is all about tacos and burritos and bowls, so what you can find at a Latin street food restaurant. And joining me is the owner, Malin. So thank you for joining me. We have some tacos in front of me.
We sure do.
So we're going to be making some. Talk to me first about what the meats are right here, and then we'll go from there.
All right, so this is our beef barbacoa, a really traditional dish from Mexico, central Mexico. And then this is cochinita pibil, which is a very traditional pork recipe from the Yucatan of Mexico.
Okay, all right, so this is, you don't have a background of any type of Latin, but you have workers and you love the culture, right? So just talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, actually I do. I've been in this business since I was 15, and I've worked with Latinos and just immersed myself in the food and the cuisine, and just worked with fantastic people from all over. I mean, probably literally every single country in Latin America over the last 37 years of my career. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then Hispanic Heritage Month is the month for you.
Yeah, it's funny. I love the culture. It's funny. A lot of my Latin friends tell me I'm like more Latino than most of the Latinos. So
That's funny. Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad we're doing this. We're now gonna make some food. I have my gloves on. I have my hair back. So let's go ahead and get started to
Well,
make the taco.
let's do the Cochinita Pibil.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with our Avocado Tomatillo salsa. Just one scoop. Very nice.
Okay.
Add a little bit of arugula. Now our Cochinita Pibil is neat. It's marinated with a spice called achiote, and that's what gives the meat the color. It's what gives cheddar cheese the yellow color.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of spices that you don't normally associate with Latin food, like cinnamon and cloves and things like that.
Interesting. Okay.
Now, Cochinita Pibil is always traditionally served with pickled red onions.
Very good.
So we're gonna do that, and a little bit of queso fresco,
Ooh.
which is a fresh
Love
cow's
me some
milk
queso.
cheese. So our next taco we're gonna do is we've taken something that's very traditional, beef barbacoa, and we're gonna top it with a Korean barbecue sauce. It's made with gochujang paste, and a lot of other stuff.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. You guys can't smell it. If you guys could, you would love it. Your mouth would be
We need
watering.
to invent smell-o-vision next.
Smell-o-vision, I
We
like
can put
that.
a man on the moon, but no smell-o-vision yet.
That'll be so cool. if it
So
does.
this is called Cortito, and we call it kind of Latin kimchi, so that people make the correlation. But this is a dish that is served in mainly El Salvador, a little bit in Costa Rica, and they serve
Okay.
it with a dish called pupusas, which is
Interesting.
kind of a flat tamale. Is the best way I could describe the dish. But it's neat. It gives a little bit of crunch and acidity, and it's kind of like kimchi is in Asia.
Yeah.
A little bit of fresh cilantro.
Love cilantro.
Got to squeeze a little bit of fresh lime on both of these guys.
Good stuff. All right, and the taco itself is actually corn, right?
Yeah,
Which
we
is the
use-
traditional.
We have a tortilleria in Orlando that makes our tortillas fresh for us.
Very nice.
There are
Look
craft tacos.
how beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? So we're gonna be eating this. I am. I don't know about you. Are you gonna join me in the...
Yeah, I mean, you don't get a body like this by not eating tacos when you have an opportunity.
Oh, there you go. So we're gonna be eating in the next half hour. We're gonna try some tacos and maybe some other foods. We'll see. But don't go anywhere so that you can see just how tasty the food is. Jenna?
Okay, that looks amazing. Colorful breakfast tacos. You can't go wrong. All right, stay with us. We're coming back right after the commercial break with a look at your national headlines.
Today kicks off Hispanic Heritage Month, so we're featuring a Latin eatery for this week's Taste of the Suncoast, and our SNN Annette Gutierrez takes you to the Screaming Goat Taqueria in Sarasota and joins us live now. Good morning.
Good morning, Kathy. Yes, this is always the best part of Taste of the Suncoast because we get to actually try all of the food. And as you mentioned, it is Hispanic Heritage Month. Today kicks it off, and we are going to be eating some Latin street food here at Screaming Goat Taqueria. So we got burritos, chips, some more foods that you're going to explain to me, tacos. And joining me is the owner, Marilyn Parker. So go ahead and first talk to me about what we have in front of us.
All right, well, these two are our craft tacos, and our craft tacos are kind of our signature spin on more traditional Latin street food.
Okay.
We've got esquites, which is a corn dish.
Okay.
This is one of our bowls that we do here that are very, very popular.
Okay.
One of our mission burritos, and this is our salsa bar that we have. We have everything from very mild up to pretty spicy, our homemade guacamole.
Oh.
And you've got to try this. This is our Hibiscus ginger Agua Fresca. All
Okay.
the stuff we make from scratch every single day in our kitchen.
Very good. And you also have bottles here, just a plug for you. Some of them have your labels on it, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
this
we
is
make our
your
own hot sauce
Yeah,
in-house.
very cool. Okay, so we'll go ahead and try, the drink really quick. So, okay, very refreshing.
Yeah, it
Love
is.
that. Good flavor. Okay, so we'll start with the tacos.
All right.
Which one do you want me to try?
All right, so let's do the Cochinita Pibil. This is the one with the red onions on it.
Okay.
That was one that we put together.
All right. So in the last half hour, you guys saw me build some tacos with him. He did most of it. And now we're gonna try it. Okay, and so this kind of meat is what?
It's pork.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that, but now you know. Oh, a lot of flavor.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it never fails. I always make a mess on TV, so
That's
I
okay.
apologize in advance.
You got plenty of napkins here. It's what you're supposed to do. If you eat a taco and you don't have something running down your arm, it's not a great taco. Kind of like a hamburger.
Thank you. Okay, and so this one, do you want me to try this one or do you want me to try a different one?
No, go ahead and try this. This is our grilled chicken taco, or Pollo Asado.
Ooh, okay, I'm very familiar with this Pollo Asado, very yummy. Okay. Okay, more mesh. Very good. Wow, so much flavor.
Thank you so much.
I mean, usually in a taco, I only put like 1 or 2 items, and he has all these different sauces and spices that we can add. Okay, so now let's point out and let's try one of these sauces.
All right, well, go on ahead. These two are mild. This is our Cilantro Chimichurri.
Okay.
And this is our smoked red pepper.
Oh, I love chimichurri.
It's great. It's great.
And this one is
That's the
mild?
smoked red pepper. Yes, it's very mild as well.
Okay, good stuff. All right, obviously we can't try all the food. We're running low on time, but a lot of food. Kathy, you know what that means. We have a lot to take back to the station. So, of course, if you want to try some, there are plenty of options. We got the burritos, the chips, and tacos, and so much more. But if you guys want to try it out, you guys are open Monday through
Saturday, 11 to 8.
There you go. You heard it. So celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month right here if you want. And, of course, there's many other restaurants on the Suncoast that we'll be checking out as well. Kathy, back to you.
All right. I just have a quick question because it looks, I see this spread in front of you, but sides, they have plantanos, I guess, and they have other things for sides. What about any desserts on tap? I saw in the catering there's some desserts. What else do they have?
Okay, do we have desserts here?
We do. We have a wonderful bakery that just opened up, Clarabelle's Cookies, right here in Gulfgate. And we are selling their cookies here in the store. They developed a really cool cookie for us called the Coco Caliente.
Oh my
Mexican chocolate with just a little hint of spice. And so, yeah, we do. We have those.
I got to try that out. I know I saw them in the back, so we'll have to do a good partnership here. So obviously, if you guys want to try a little spice to the cookie, they have it here.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks, Annette. And yeah, glad I asked the question because, yeah, I'm really into those cookies, I think. All right. All right. Well, up next, it's a look at that forecast. And we are, I don't know about spicy, but we are hot on the Suncoast this morning, and we're expecting some rainfall. A lot of it. When's it going to happen, though? Marco's going to let you know right after this.